Hello Mallards, it is Saturday, which means I already had Kids Fringe this morning, which was a wild time. We had some fantastic performances by theater group Gumbo, also a great show by the Orlando Circus School. We also had Fruit Flies Like a Banana today, which was really fun. The Fourth Wall does a great job every time, so that was really nice. So Kids Fringe was rockin'. And then I did get an opportunity to go to some other Fringe shows. And the first show I went to see was DK Fully Clothed. And the piece of art I have chosen is called Surfer Boy by Louis Ammirato, who I have picked another piece of his art. But part of the joke of the show is that DK never does a show fully clothed, that getting naked is his way of showing vulnerability without necessarily being vulnerable. So I thought that a half-naked man was an apt painting. This show, like most of DK shows, is very, very funny, and then has a heart, like an ooey gooey center that you don't necessarily expect. And I had a delightful time. I sang some songs, I listened to some interesting stories, I potentially saw somebody's appendix. Jury's still out on whether or not that was real, but it was really, really fun. And I loved watching DK, so I had an absolute blast. The second show that I went to see today was called Cancelled, or How to Uncancel Yourself. Have I mentioned that this is the year of long show titles? I think I've mentioned it a couple times before, but it bears repeating. The piece of art I have chosen is this called Oxidaisies by Edward Reed. I didn't read the full name. Edward Reed Fulcher, I guess. I really want to touch this, and I've been told I can't, but it's so 3D. Look at how cool that is. It's got this like crystals growing on it. I asked somebody on the Visual Fringe team which art they would pick if the theme was murder, and they chose this. You can decide for yourself what that means. But the show that I saw was called Cancelled, or How to Uncancel Yourself. It is the Fringers of the Future show, which means it is put on by a high school, and it's a production that they actually made themselves. So the students wrote and developed this piece, and it centers around a young woman who makes a mistake while interviewing at a beauty pageant and says some stuff that's not good, and then the world is really mean to her and tries to cancel her using social media culture. And then she completely moves to the other side of the country, and the show sort of takes on a Heather's bent, which I was absolutely in for. It was really funny. They did a great job creating the script, and it was an interesting show to watch, and I laughed a lot and had a very good time. This was unfortunately their final performance of it for Fringe, but I don't know if they'll be on DigiFringe or you'll be able to check them out somewhere else, so I will link anyway. And I just had so much fun. It was just really fun. We had another wonderful sold out show of The Witches. I had planned to see another show tonight, but heat exhaustion is real, y'all, and I think I might have it. So I am at home and I am going to sleep, and I will see you when I am hopefully feeling much better tomorrow.